Okay. Hey everybody. So I'm gonna set that over there. It's not my light. There we go. Water bottle's out of the way. So I am working on learning Irish crochet. Now, Irish crochet was done probably much finer threads than what I'm working here. This is a size 10 Irish crochet thread from, I've had it a while. I went and found it in my stash. But it's a number 10. You can pick it up just about anywhere. Michael's, Joann Fabrics, Walmart. Although you're not going to find colors at Walmart. You might get white or cream, but you're not going to get blues. I'm playing with the blues, so, because, well, that's what I had. And I'm, whites. Anybody can have white. What I am working on is doing the small little rings that they would have done as elements within the Irish crochet that they made. And some of those rings were very small, very dainty. Like I said, I'm using a number 10 Irish crochet thread. Irish crochet. Oh yeah, I'm making Irish crochet. Number 10 cotton crochet thread. But in period, when Irish crochet came to be, it was probably done in a linen, in a very fine linen. Now I do have some linen that I purchased about 2-3 years ago. I actually have it here on my desk. This is very fine when you're comparing it to the number 10. Put that over my finger. You might be able to see it. I don't know. It's very fine thread compared to, it's a little finer. Now it is a 40/2, but it is finer than the number 10. And I think you can probably see that in there. Okay. Will I graduate to this? Yes. Right now? No. Because when I graduate to that, I will be going from this crochet hook that I have, which is a 1.5 millimeter, a number 8, to probably a size 10, which is a millimeter or smaller. I've got a 0.9 millimeter, which is a different brand than the bowl. And, well, my number 10 from bowl is a 1.3. Smaller, but, not a whole lot smaller. So, where my 0.9 millimeter, which is from Clover, much smaller in that hook. So that's what I will be graduating to. But what they would do, or on this where I was doing it, you made chains and then you're wrapping the thread around it, doing single crochet thread around it to make these small little decorative pieces. And you can make these up all day long, quick, easy. And once you get into the habit of it, you can almost do it blindfolded, really quick, really simple, because they're literally, that's it. That's all it is. You get all the way around the first time. Do a slip stitch back in where you started. If you don't lose the thread. Haha. It slips off the hook. Pull it through. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's not playing nice with me. Pull it through like that. Because what I do. Sorry, I've got a nice little knot there. That's okay. I'll get it. Pull it through. Well, this is how I do it. Cinch it down where I did that slip stitch. Grab my scissors. Trim that off. And then trim that off. And it's that small. I did another one this one I think I did padded cording underneath it. Oh, here's a tiny one. This one I actually did with that linen. Show you the difference. Yeah. So, but what they would have done making them 100 years ago, they'd have taken them and crochet it or something, pencil, something. They'd have wrapped it around. So they got so many. Doesn't matter. Sorry. I gotta learn to work with the light. And then they would slip it off, cut it, slip it off, and start. But I don't that's basically what it is. And what you would do, hold on to that. Come here. Bring it through like that. It didn't fall off. But go back through it here. Oh, that did not work real well. So I'll do it a little bit larger scale. give you an idea. Literally, like I did on there, you're wrapping it around something. Okay, then you would pull it off, put your hook through, and now pull it through just like that, and then you would keep going all the way around until you're back at the beginning. Now I'm gonna keep working this one. And see, you're just crocheting all the way around it until you're all the way back at the beginning. And eventually you'll cover up that tail. And if you don't, it'll peek out like it is there. But you got so much of it up underneath it. You just clip it off. And voila, you don't see it anymore. Now these ones that are stuck out like this, it's probably because the way it came off my finger. I'm just going to cover those suckers up as I go around this. You can pack this as tight or as loose as you want as you're going around this ring. And again. again. There you go. Now you can see the size difference because I did my finger. But in period, they would have been more this size, or this size. Had ones like this, but this was probably a little bit too large if you're looking at recreating antique lace, antique Irish lace, crocheted Irish lace. This would have probably been too large. So be aware of that. So it's just practice and finding the right item to gauge it off. Like this colored pencil. I actually used this a couple of times at one point. Let's see how we do with this one again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now this one's going to be easier to get off. It's a little bit larger diameter size than the crochet hook that I used, which I think was a G. So let's see how this one does. There. Get some tension on there. Get that first one. Go back in there. I think the pencil is going to work better. And I think that's probably why I still had it sitting on my desk. I'm just shaping it at the moment. I don't know why it's doing that loop, and it's not this loop, it's not this one here, but I'm getting a loop there and I don't know why. But you know something? it's all gonna get covered up. So that's my solution to it. Because it's all tucked up underneath there. There we go. Got it. The one thing I've learned about when they that I don't doubt, because I know this is true in the medieval time frame, you'd have had one person that would have gotten very proficient at, say, one thing, and they would have been good at it. So, like doing the Irish lace, this style, the person, you'd have had probably one person that was really good at making these tiny little details like this. And they would have been commissioned probably to make them all. You know, for whatever outfit or piece of lace this would have gone on. They wouldn't have done the whole piece by themselves. It would have been broken up into different bodies doing it. And so you'd have had one person that have gotten really, really good at it, and they would have been the ones that have been doing this. And they would have been damn near as perfect as you could believe. Whereas then you'd have somebody else doing like the leaf motifs, and I've done a couple leaves that I did. They want to curl on me. I don't know why, but that's okay. They're my leaves. So, no. I imagine once they get washed and ironed flat, they'll be a lot nicer. But, you know, make these, and I've actually got a couple pieces where, like, this one, again, you can see that it was one that went around my finger, and I did that, and then went in and did, you could almost call them picots or leaves. Picots. Basically 5 stitches, came back down, did it all the way around. In fact, hold on. There, that looks a little bit better. This one, now there's a reason for the major color differences on this one. This one is actually done in linen. This is a piece I worked on out of here, I believe, one of my books. But I did it in a linen. It is a gray in color. And I just I need to wash it and flatten it out, and it'll look really pretty. Because linen, once it's washed and flattened, it looks great. I've got a piece of linen that I'd made. Not linen, I'm sorry, I didn't make it, but the shawl I made, or tablecloth, whatever you want to call it. Before I washed it, the edges wanted to curl, whole 9 yards. But the minute I washed it, laid it flat to dry, this is what I got. Very nice. It's a very simple pattern. Worked in a square, and my enlargements were, right here on this seam. And as a decorative element to break it up, you can see here. And then I had also done it further inward. Yeah, right here. You can see it just barely, because it's not as dense as this one. This is 3 in each little chain stitch, where this was only 2. This 2, 3. I think I did 4. It was quite a bit. No, this was 3. This was 2. This was just 1. So, in honesty, if I was to do this one over again, I would do the 2. But it's a beautiful piece of be used as a beautiful piece of linen tablecloth. Put a white tablecloth down in this over the top of it, or fold it in a triangle shape, use it like a shawl. That works great too. I've draped it across my shoulders like that after I first got it done. So, alright, so I'm just gonna keep plowing the rest of the night for a little while longer and make some more of these.